Hey guys, let's talk about 4-4, factoring revisited. So we've been working on the box style factoring, which is kind of like our first little example here. So factor x squared minus 7x plus 12. Remember A, B, and C. So we find factors that sum to our B, which is negative 7x, and a product of A times C, x squared times 12, 12x squared. So we get negative 4x, negative 3x. We put those in our boxes, bing, bang, boom. Now, if you'll notice something, now this is something that occurs when the coefficient for A, when it's 1, look at these factors here, negative 4 and negative 3. That is what, those are our answer, right? Those are the pieces that we're looking for in our two binomials here. So in the special case, when your A coefficient is 1, you can just factor mentally. You don't have to go through the whole box thing. So I've broken it down here into steps. So back to A plus B plus C. When the coefficient of A equals 1, you only need to consider the factors of C that add up to the coefficient of B. So we're gonna, first we start with the parentheses. So do. And we fill in I like to fill in the signs first. So we know that we need to find factors of negative 30, right? Okay, so if that's a negative, then I know I need a positive and a negative, because a positive times a negative gives me a negative. So I know I need a plus and a minus there. So finally, I find the factors of my C, negative 30, that add to negative 1. Well, 5 and 6 are factors that when multiplied together give me 30. So really the hardest part is figuring out which one goes with your minus and which one goes with your plus. Well, since I need to have a negative 1 is what they need to add to, then I know my bigger number, my 6, goes with my negative. So there we go. And then your first spot is always x and x. There we go, we did it. We didn't have to go through the box because the coefficient of our A here was 1. So we know that when we find those factors, those are our missing pieces for our parentheses. Let's look at another one. Let's look at 3 here. So I start with my parentheses, and then I fill in my signs. I like to fill in my signs first. I know that I have a positive here, right? And I have a negative here. So that means that I'm going to need 2 negatives, right? Because a negative times a negative is a positive. And when you combine 2 negatives together, it gives you a bigger negative. So I know I need negative, negative. So I did my signs. And then I just need factors of my C, which is 20, that add to negative 9, the coefficient for my B. So factors of 20, 5 and 4, that gives me 20. And negative 5 minus 4 gives me negative 9. There we go, I did it. There's more examples here if y'all want to look over some more. I think this is probably the kind of factoring that you guys are really used to. So you guys will most of y'all will probably fly through this. And if you don't, that's no problem. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. Also, I think the Zoom meetings, it's looking like right now, so far the voting on the Google form has been for Tuesday, Thursdays. So Tuesday mornings and then Thursday afternoons. So you can still get on there and vote. I'm not going to finalize it until Friday. I'll let you guys know if the Zoom tutorials are now just going to be Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, all right.